Yeah, I don't think any of us really had a clue that he would just walk away cold like that. And I think that's the way Barry liked it. Now it doesn't seem like a surprise at all. Barry was always going to just do things his own way. And really, the harbinger for this, if you look back now with the advantage of hindsight, was his rookie year when they wanted to put him in and let him break single-season rushing mark for rookies or whatever. And he said, no, I don't want to go in and do that. And he was perfectly healthy. The game had been won, so he was pulled out, but they wanted to put him back in just for the sole purpose of doing that. And he said, no. And if he was willing to walk away from that at that moment, the biggest thing that could have aggrandized him at that moment and made him even bigger than he already was, you saw a harbinger of the fact that he could walk away from anything, including the career, once he had enough money and once he didn't want to get injured anymore. So in hindsight, we should have seen it coming, but I would be lying if I said that we did. There is a huge difference between how Barry Sanders walks around in life and how many other football players his age walk around in life. And I think he understood that. You know, Barry always tucked away from the sidelines. You know, sometimes people criticized him for that, rather than, you know, plow ahead for that extra yard and bang into somebody. He was smart. He knew that he was trying to preserve his body. He was small enough that he went under a lot of tackles when he ran. And I think he looked at himself after 10 years, I think it was, and he said, I'm still walking. I haven't had any major, you know, huge ACL injuries or, you know, the kind of stuff that you're going to creak when you're 50 years old. And I'm okay. I can walk away. And I do think he would have said that if they had won a Super Bowl. Now, if they were on their way to winning a Super Bowl, you know, if they had been getting better year to year and the next year looked like, you know, they could win a championship, would he have walked away that year or maybe waited one more? Yeah, I could see that scenario. But I don't think Barry Sanders was ever going to play as long as people thought that he would play.